our directors, Mrs. Carlene Campana Tacos, our remarkable principal, Mrs. Aurora C. Maclang, guests, faculty and staff, our dear parents, fellow graduates and students, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all of you. According to Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Indeed, education gives life a more meaningful and prestigious purpose. Every academic institution's ultimate goal is to provide quality education for all. So which is in line with this year's graduation theme, Sulong Edukalidad, Pagtataguyod sa Kinabukasan ng Bayan. Surely, the future is full of doubts, challenges, and uncertainties. All we need is determination, hope, and treasure the present to complete the puzzle pieces of the future. Free ourselves from limitations, but pursue improvement and growth as a person. We all have different perspectives, and we always look for our own answers. Our differences do not make us less. Rather, this distinction defines us. The main key to address the uniqueness is through acceptance and adaptation. This is the reality that we should see so we can also be seen. Ignorance of our shortcomings will be our hindrance, but it will not stop us, because it's on us learners to perform well and exploit knowledge to the best of our abilities. Remarkable success always comes from a painful process. Therefore, it is also the same for us to battle with ourselves to develop, improve, and be better every day. Quality education will only have its physical form through us students, and if we use it significantly. I would like to express my gratitude to the significant persons behind me, to my friends and relatives, for the simple happiness and comfort they bring me that never fails to cheer me up. Moreover, for their kindness, honesty, and optimism in life. To the administrators, teachers, guidance counselors, and staffs for their unparalleled dedication to their work, passion to teaching, and care to all the students' welfare. To my classmates, Grade 12 ABM, Heinz and Jidel, I'm honored to say that they are very reliable and genuine. We are together in those headache business lessons, accounting cycles, research paper, project deadlines, and late nights. Grade 12 STEM girls, Kyle, Joyce, Rojane, Chriselle, Efrain. They are strivers. Enthusiastic ladies who always have more to show and offer the world. Grade 12 STEM boys, Angelo, Jason, Miko, Jetro, Andre, RV, Renzon. They are influencers. They put smiles on everyone's faces, inside and outside the campus, and serves as inspiration. We have put up with each other's personalities all these years, cried, crammed, smiled, and laughed at the same time. Thank you for making my high school life worthwhile and memorable. We will always have this unbreakable bond that is marked in our hearts and memories for the rest of our lives. To our dear class advisor, Mr. J. Gregory Maquignana, for his great patience and never-ending encouragements. Even though we always provoke you with our silly antics and temperaments, there you are, who will reprimand us and temporarily keep your distance. But you will still stay. You will always be a true presence and image of a parent that the grade 12 always have and will always cherish. To my family that serves as my strong pillars all these years and will always be. Mama and Papa who unconditionally give support and love. my siblings who believe in me, sisters and brothers who are always with full of directives, pieces of advice, and sermons, which eventually all these things become my motivation to always push through. We are also like any other families that are full of drama, but I can say that we always put our family above all else. They are my inspiration as well as my aspiration. My co-graduates and friends, we might be deprived of time to grow and take separate paths, but time will lead us back to see each other and be together again. A new book of journey will open in college, and countless opportunities comes next. To all the students, make the most of your time and be responsible enough to use it wisely. Reach your ambitions in thought of limitless possibilities within the horizon and boundaries of this world. Beholding that we are the ones making our fate. I'm wishing you all the best to the new chapter of our lives and a brighter future ahead of us. Once again, a pleasant afternoon to all of you. God bless us all. Thank you very much. Godspeed.
To our distinguished guest, to our directress, Mrs. Carlene Campaña Tacos, to our beloved principal, Mrs. Aurora C. Maclang Medsel, to the teachers, staff, parents, students, and to my fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all of you. For this year's theme, Sulong Edukalidad, Championing the Nation's Future, we can apply this quote from Miriam Defensor Santiago's Stupid is Forever. Dare beyond your strength, hazard beyond your judgment, and in extremities, proceed in excellent hope. Bear the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. In championing the nation's future, people need the abilities of our generation. Well, our generation is known for making impulsive decisions that may lead to successful outcomes. Not all successful people end up on the top with a plan. It is just their ability to make things better and to take the risks of proceeding with an opportunity right on their faces. They never have expectations and so end up with no disappointments. As I record this valedictory speech, I feel delighted and sad at the same time. Delighted with the fact that I am privileged for talking to all of you today, and that we already finished our schoolworks, activities, and a lot more stuff that we did during our last school years that made me grateful for a lot of people. Last 2017, I came into this institution and I felt that I was free and happier than I was in my former school. This happiness led to different memories that I'll always remember, for these are the last 3 years of my high school life. I remember my grumpiness to my classmates whenever there are activities that tested their cramming abilities. An example of which was a house model that we just finished for 5 days. I remember the time when we recorded our documentary video. We had a field trip by a commute. Yes, it was totally exhausting, but enjoyable at the same time. Because we are all together and we're just having fun during our documentary video. I will miss every anong sagot sa ganito? Anong sagot sa ganyan? Or every hotdog or santol. And all those moments that we had. Thank you, classmates, for welcoming me last 2017. I enjoyed every moment of it. It is the best 3 years that I had. To all the teachers who guided us with our schoolworks, and for also being a friend to us, thank you for your never-ending patience with our stubborn heads. To Miss Angeli Olaes, thank you for seeing the potential in me. I was afraid of doing articles before because I am so anxious of what I write and what will the output be. Thank you for enhancing my skills when it comes to journalism. You inspired me a lot and made me have thoughts of pushing it in college. To Miss Paula May Sumagaysay, thank you for being a friend and a counselor at the same time. My heart wouldn't be lighter if you're not there advising me of what to do next when I have problems in the past year. To Mrs. Maclang, thank you for always believing in my skills. I will never forget how you welcomed me here. To my friends who became my support group, I am beyond thankful to all of you. You never left me when I feel so down and whenever I don't believe in myself. I came into this institution feeling like I lost all of my friends. But then, thank you for welcoming me and always making me happy. Here's to our success soon. To my family who made me stronger, I feel so happy that you are always there whenever I feel alone. You guys are the best fans that I have. To my mom, thank you for always being my number one fan in all of these things. Thank you for always believing in me. Thank you for raising me right and alone and advising me what to do whenever I make things wrong. In all of my problems, I always ask you for a solution. And thank you for just being yourself whenever I want to be happy. I love you always and I promise you, gagawa kita ng bahay. Sinasabi ko sa'yo. To all these people and to all of you, thank you for filling up my environment in the last 3 years. I was so negative most of the time before I went here. And thank you for making everything positive for me. As I said, I have mixed feelings. Sad that we are facing lots of challenges with the pandemic, COVID-19. We lost lives this 2020. I hope in championing the nation's future, we could be instruments of exemplifying what is right. We could be instruments of fighting for justice in terms of the inequality that other people are experiencing during this tragedy. For the next batches, I hope that you'll be keeping in mind that taking risks will make more memories and more successful outcomes, rather than walking in a straight line and see that you're not enjoying your life anymore. Taking risks is not always a bad thing. And now, I, on behalf of all the graduates of Batch 2020, will always treasure the values which our alma mater, the Centennial Academy of the Blessed Trinity, has imbibed in us without forgetting to do ordinary things extraordinarily well. Mabuhay tayong lahat and congratulations to all. Thank you very much.